Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen Lara, and for today's video I thought it would be super nice if I did a sketchbook tour with you guys. I actually been planning to do this for a long time, but for some reason I never did it, and so I decided that for today it would be awesome to share with you guys some of my first official sketchbooks that I ever got. And this is the first one. Back then I used to go by another name and had this other page before I decided that I should go with my original name. Also, I'll try to make this video as short as I can, but I can't make any promises to you guys. So I started my first official sketchbook back in July 18 of 2015, and I finished it quite fast. By November 10 of 2015, I was pretty much all done and over with it. I even named my sketchbook on the top, 2015. This is the only type of sketchbook that I've used since I started doing my sketchbooks. I love the paper. It's multimedia. I can do watercolors. I can do anything in this one, so that's why I decided to choose on it. So this was the first page that I drew. I'll try to go through it quite fast, but I will stop now and then to explain a little bit behind the page. But this is the first one that I did, and sorry, my hand is casting a shadow. I saw a lot of people drawing bikinis, girls and stuff like that, and I really wanted to try it, so I went for that on my first page here of my sketchbook. It just looks so weird now that I think about it. Back then I was barely starting to learn anatomy, so I wasn't really that good. Then for my second page, which was the day after the first one, I didn't know what to do, so I pretty much started doodling here. But I do know that I wanted to change my eye style, because back then I thought that I drew them very simple, very not extravagant at all, and I wanted to change that. And I guess that kind of backfired on me because I still draw eyes very simple. But so study manga pages, action, shonen, just look at. I'm not that good at drawing dynamic poses. Just pretty much everything was just doodle, me getting into drawing every single day if I could. And I actually had a lot of trouble with old people and adults. I had a lot of problems with a lot of things that I would draw. I know I had this in my YouTube. I don't know if I deleted it. It's probably still there. This came afterwards. I never got into drawing on the back of it because I don't know, I just drawing with pencil. This side of the paper has a texture to it, but then the back of it, which is this right here, is pretty, I would say in Spanish, liso, which pretty much has no texture. And I was just afraid that if I were to draw with pencil, I would smear it, or it could just muddy the pages. So I never drew on the back of those pages. So let's keep going. More dolls, because I remember I had a lot of trouble. Here is where my eye style began to change, and it was something natural. I didn't force that at all. It just naturally began to change this way. So that's when I began to see a change in my style. Oh my god, I did this with watercolor. It was my first watercolor sketch, and I loved it. I thought it was super good back then. I don't know, I think it still is somewhat. Again, I was studying bodies and faces, and I kind of began to have a problem with my faces here. And then this is just little dynamic poses that I thought I could practice. It's very early in studying dynamic faces. Here, I began to see a change in the way that I was drawing faces. For some reason I couldn't draw the 3/4 view, which is this right here. I couldn't draw it, and I couldn't figure out why. So I had a lot of trouble with it, and I know I practiced that view, and that looked for like really long time. So just experimenting, see what came natural. So a lot of this are just 3/4 views. I remember watching the this one right here, the sketch. It's supposed to be Claudia from the interview with the vampire. I found the movie in Netflix and I watched it, and I just had to draw her. I remember having seen the movie when I was like 7, and I even told my mom, "How did you let me watch this movie? Do you realize how many nudity is in here?" But I probably, now that I think about it, probably saw the movie by myself, and that's what she never knew. That's what I was watching, but I was saying what I watch it. And again, studying body and profile, just the 3/4 view in general. So this is how I was drawing it before, here on the top, and then how I began to draw it afterwards. And I was just doing like a little comparison, see which one I like the most, and I ended up going for this here at the bottom. Especially because I noticed that this on the bottom, doing it this way, my adults actually look like adults and not like teenagers. So yeah, just more faces. And I wanted to do another lady in a bikini like in summer and stuff like that, but didn't work. And again, this came afterwards, and I was getting a little bit better with dynamic poses. Dynamic. Again, I was gonna do a manga page as a study, and these were gonna be the 2 characters. And I remember like the first part of the script that had come to my mind, but then I decided to just write that down so I could remember later on, because the page was gonna be full with like perspective, and I was gonna draw buildings and nature and just make it look really cool, but it never happened. So just drew those 2 characters. Here I was still with the interview with the vampire in my head, and of course all of that came later. And then I don't know why I did this. I have no idea what I was thinking when I drew this, but I know the structure of the face is different. I know that much. No idea why I drew this. And now this, all of this was colored with my previous markers that I have. The only ones that I had at that moment, which were, let me see if I have one right here. The big markers, which is this one right here. I still have some of them around, and that's what I would use to color with markers. And these were expensive. They were like $14 when I bought them. So I was still in high school, and for me they were like so expensive when I first bought them, of course, because the second time around I got them as a gift for my birthday from my cousin. So yeah, drawing old people and adults. Her body's too tiny. Just notice that. And you'll remember this from the Draw This Again vampire girl. And then again, more dynamic poses. See, I was getting a little bit better at it. Definitely like this perspective of this one. Just random things, more dynamic poses. This is how my hands look when I was holding my phone to watch YouTube. I just noticed that. I was like, gotta draw that. Practice. And this one, I do this one because I stumped my finger between the bathroom door and the frame of the door. I don't know how it happened, but it hurted so bad. I remember trying that for that. This one I never finished thinking. This one I was gonna watercolor it like the vampire girl and upload it to my YouTube channel like a year ago. No, not a year ago. Was it a year ago? Oh, this. Oh my god, I forgot about this. this is a story that I'm working on. So if you've been following me, you probably already know that I'm working on an indie manga, and I've already, presented one of my OCs for that particular indie manga, and but I actually have another one in the planning, and this is all I did for that other one, but you just get a sneak peek because I'm still not ready for this one. So let's just briefly skip over like that. Oh, and again, my eyes or the style of the eyes that I was trying was changing again. So I went from this type of eye right here to this one, which is very 90s, very Sailor Moonish like. And I will practice, see if they look good or not, and more practice just with coloring. I love his face. It's a very good looking face. Oh, and the eyebrows, thick. Oh, I forgot I had this in this sketchbook. This is from Inktober, like in 2015. It was my first time participating on Inktober. Barely learned about it that year, and I decided that I was gonna enter it just for fun. But I ended up skipping one day, which was day number 1. So this is day number 2. Numero 2, 3, 4. You get the deal. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And this was supposed to be a small fan art of Jeans from the Teen Titans, from the show that came in Cartoon Network, which I didn't have Cartoon Network, so I never really got to see the show, just bits of the clips in YouTube. And I thought it was going to be nice to do a gender bender version of Jeans, but back then I sucked at fan art. You can say it looks bad. I know it looks bad. This was from another indie manga that I had in my older page. I no longer have it anymore, but these are 2 of my OCs, which is Badia and Owen. That's his name. They were the first couple in where I didn't name them after a Japanese name, and ever since then I have not named my characters Japanese names. I decided that I should not do it. And then Little Red Hood, and of course this came afterwards. I was just trying to study how boobs will move with the body of a girl. So this one does sorry, started there. This was done with screen tones, and I really like it, especially her hair and stuff like that. Let me see if I can get a little bit close. It doesn't work very much. But I love how I did her hair, because it's supposed to be wavy-ish, sort of curly. Love it. She's also a ball jointed doll. Oh my god, I can speak. And so that's why you get to see her sort of naked. And there's no more fit about her. This one I actually had it in my YouTube channel, but I deleted it when I changed the name to it. Yeah. More fan art. I was really trying to get into fan art, but I was completely failing at it. So that is supposed to be Our Lady. Oh my god, she does not look good. Not at all. More screen tones for this one here on the bottom, which is really nice. Let me take off my hands and I realize I'm casting so much shadow on it. Again, more Inktober. That bunny looks diabolic on the top. Moving on. I have this one also on YouTube, but it got copyrighted because of the music that I used for the background, so I decided to just take it off, all of it, instead of just choosing music to it. And then this one, I discovered that I had 3 Prismacolor colors, which I didn't know I had, so that's how I drew that one. This was one of my favorite pages, especially this girl with a little teddy bear, because he has claws. So I even came out with a little story on it too as well. trying to do a little small story behind it, but never happened. More summer fun, simple hands. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I thought I was gonna burp, but it didn't. Here, I was watching Jonah Hex, the movie. I think that's the name of it. I can't remember, but I was watching it by my dad, and we started watching this movie, and I fell asleep afterwards. And I just remember this lady that came in the movie. So yeah, little witches and a little demon. And then I took a test to see which house I belong in Harry Potter. And I thought it was gonna be a Gryffindor, but I ended up being a Ravenclaw. So yay! Of course, this came later. And this was finally for the end of Inktober. And this right here was just me practicing because I was really horrible at drawing those big expressions that you see in manga. And I was really horrible at drawing those. So these ones right here are copy. I decopy them for study from a manga. Nowadays I can draw these ones without using the reference, so it helped. It really did help. I can't remember which manga this was from though. Here, just a girl with wings. Oh my god, I look so derpy. I don't know if my eyes were changing again, if I was changing my style on them. And that one on top is supposed to be my mom, or at least it should be. Let me just do this a little bit like that. So story behind that. Our neighbors had a daughter who is currently in high school, and she has art class, and one of her assignments was to do a self-portrait. And my sister had told them how I knew how to draw. Of course, she never told them that I don't know how to draw realism. So the girl decided to come over and, help her out, asked me to help her out with homework. And I just remember having watched a few videos on YouTube on how to draw realism, and I very much just recited that tutorial to her, just vomit what I had seen on YouTube to her. And I think it helped, but then I was just feeling horrible because I didn't know how to write realism, and I decided that I should probably give it a try and try to at least learn it a little bit. So 2015 was the first time I tried to draw realism. I kind of failed miserably a little bit, but then I started to get decent, because I'm not good, I'm just decent at it. And getting my characters, I just coming to the end of the sketchbook, and I was just kind of pretty much just trying whatever, just trying to fill out the pages. See, here's the same teddy bear from the Inktober. I tell you, I've done a whole story behind it. Supposedly this is going to be like a cursed prince, and in the night he will turn into the prince, and then in the day he will be the teddy bear. But she didn't know, and it was like sort of Alice in Wonderland style of story that I had come up with. And then I decided that it was going to be really nice if I could start it from realism, just taking photos of what I would see outside and draw them a sketch. But of course, this was the last page, so it was kind of futile to just like start practicing that on my last page of the sketchbook. And that little nice girl from before turned into a fighter here. And again, I post this. And I ended up with this sketch from a German soldier in World War II, because I was just watching a documentary, and I wanted to draw a uniform, or military uniform, so I ended up drawing that. But I mean, yeah, this is the last page of my sketchbook. Give me a second so I can flip it back. That was pretty much it. I had a lot of fun with this sketch, mainly because it was my first sketchbook. I was just trying whatever, practice, and I loved it. I mean, I set new goals for like the second sketchbook and stuff, but I think this was the sketchbook where I had the most art evolution and just the most fun trying in it, just doing whatever on it. I remember having drawn daily, like it became something that I would daily do and spend a lot of time doing on the sketchbook. So it has like a really special place in my heart, and I always go back to it just to see when I'm feeling, bad that I might not be doing as good as I think I am in art. You just be like, it used to suck by then, but now not so much. I know I have such a poor view of my art. So sorry. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tour. If you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you have liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more on my sketches tour. And today there's no question really. But thank you very much for having me stay and watching the video. And this is where I'll be logging off. Okay, you guys. Bye.